and welcome to Scotty Wandering. My name is Peter and it's time for another county park campground tour in Wisconsin. Apparently my new van is more recognizable than my last one. I just got here, I pull in, I park, I get out, cop pulls up right behind me. Wants to say hi, are you Scotty? I'm like, yes I am. Needed to get a picture. Thanks for reaching out and saying hi to me. I appreciate it. Anyway, I am in Ozaukee County along Milwaukee River. This beautiful park. This is all day use stretch here. The campground is on the other side of the road there, so you have access across the road to all of this. You want to hang out, paddle, fish, whatever, it's all available here. Beautiful and really nicely maintained little county park. It's not big, it's kind of small, but it's really nice. Now, camping here, I just struggled to get information. There's no information here. You cannot pay here. You pay online. You have to make your reservations online, and you can do day of reservations. So if you show up, you can pick a site that's available and reserve it on site. But if you want to guarantee your site, you can reserve it ahead of time. I'm going to walk down the row of sites. Now, the map here says 10 sites. I believe they've expanded that. There are more than 10 now. But you can see it's showing 1 through 8, then 9 and 10. There's some more out here now. I'll show you those. This also says camping permits and pay box are between 4 and 5, and that does not exist anymore. So don't expect to find that. There's a ball field over here. There is a shelter. By the pump house, you will find firewood available. Tennis courts hiding back in there as well. And like I said, we are along the Milwaukee River. This is on County A. If that means anything, there's a County A in every county, so that doesn't completely help. There are several other county parks across the river over that way. Not campsites, but there are other county parks. First site here is Site 1. Nicely little tucked in there. Site 2, really nice tree in the middle of that, so you can tuck completely in the shade if you want, or be in the sun. 3 over here, really big site, lots of room there. You'll discover all these sites have a lot of room in them. There's no parking pad per se, except in the hookup sites. 4 here. Five. Again, huge space here. Okay, once we get to 6, we're getting into electric. So you got your parking pad, all that space to the side, water and electric. That's 6. 7 over here is on the right side. This one's kind of on the wrong side. 7, you got all that space. You got that little brush there to divide you and the neighbors there at 6. Huge space. 8. Again, there's that little bit of brush that goes up against the RV to give them a little privacy. And they have the same thing over here between 8 and 9. Definitely don't want you going past those barriers that they have built in. 9 is enormous. And 9 is the end of this row, and then there's a little bathrooms here. And a drinking fountain. Kind of interesting that the drinking fountain has its own ramp up to here. I'm going to check out the bathrooms because there is somebody who is very insistent I tell you what the bathrooms are like. Well, the bathrooms are pit toilets. His and hers pit toilet. That's the extent of the facilities in the campground. So that is one of the reasons I'm not staying here tonight. I need a shower tonight. So I will be looking up the road at another campground. That will be another video later. All right, moving on. Let's get on to the next set. Now, there's the bathroom. I haven't gone that far. Got the river over here, but here's 10. Smaller, a little more compact site, completely isolated from everybody else. Gravel pad. I would fit in here quite nicely, get some good shade in here. It's a nice little wooded site. We're going to continue down the road. There's a little bypass over there, a little circle around here. We'll go check out the rest of the sites. Okay, I'm going to follow the little foot trail here along the river. And it jogs off just before the next campsite. So these sites are on the water. Hi, Chippy. There are additional trails cutting through the woods here. So now this is site 11 and 12. So these are park up here and enjoy the space between you and the river. There's a little one here, 13. I would fit here. It's a little slopey though. I would have to put in leveling blocks in that end. But it's just a straight shot down to the river. 14 here. Much bigger site. Crossing that, we got 15 hiding in the woods. Somebody got an overland adventure vehicle, and I think that's it, but I'm going to walk the rest of it just to be sure. There is more park beyond here that is sort of groomed. So that last site kind of has control of all of this. But wait, there's more. After a bit of woods there, I got 16 and 17 here. These you have to park somewhere else. Ah, there's a parking spot for 16, a parking spot for 17. And between the parking and the sites, so these are sort of walk-in sites. Let's take a look out here. All of this green space is out here along the river. There's no cut through from those sites straight out. You got to come back to the little bridge. But here we are along the Milwaukee River. Now I'm not sure what's going on here. Section D, Section E. I don't know if these are reservable spaces. It wasn't clear on the county website about that. It looks like just some beautiful day use areas over here, but not specifically campsites. And like I noted, we're already way over what's on the map. The map only showed 10 sites. So there's some new stuff going on here. There's some updates that have happened. And apparently it is bringing in more regular campers, as well as just people who like to come down and go fishing. I'm gonna look around over here and see what I find. Got bridges, so take advantage of them. So they are mowing all of that, so you can go tuck away over there. Not for camping, but at least for day use. I'll follow this mowed trail and see where it takes me. Well, following that trail brought me out on the backside of the shelter I'll show you in a second But it also shows me there's a disc golf course out here too. So if you're looking for disc golf, they have that here as well. Okay, over at the shelter, I think they got better bathrooms than in the campground. Partially because it's also where there's some baseball fields over here, some ball fields. Okay, the shelters got a nice little grill here with a little prep area next to it. Plenty of picnic tables, and they are flush toilets, so they have running water in here. There is a small playground next to the shelter, and across from the ball fields we got some old school playground equipment. Got a merry-go-round, basic swings, jungle gym, and a metal slide. At least it's not in the sun. But hey, climb around, made in Fond du Lac. This is local stuff. So for my state park followers, give you a reference of where I am and where Ozaukee County is, and this park along the Milwaukee River. If I go east about 15 miles at the most, I will be on Lake Michigan at Harrington Beach State Park. So it's not that far from there. But I was quite surprised at this nice little county park on the Milwaukee River. Really not many amenities, but if you can take care of yourself, if you don't need much, this is a great option. And nice quiet little spot. So I'll see you on the next one. Oh, get on out there and enjoy these county parks.